Well, I'm back at the Sailing Emporium. I had a very good July. Just kind of want to recap that for you. I had to make some notes, I had so much here. Well, let's start off with the 4th of July fireworks in Rock Hall. Fantastic. I mean, I'm here at the Sailing Emporium. They're shot off on the grounds just next door here. Beautiful. Everybody said best fireworks ever. Fantastic. And you know, some basic cleaning projects on the boat. Oh, and then I went to Tolchester Marina, and very nice marina. It's got a great sandy beach. It's easy to get into. I mean, it's right on the bay, but the way the jetties kind of interact with each other, as rough as it gets out on the bay at times, it's still calm and nice in the marina. So Tolchester Marina, got to put that on your cruising list. Very fun place on the weekends. Great beach bar, good restaurant, a great restaurant too. But the beach bar is really fantastic, and they got the chairs there. You can sit and watch stuff going by. That was a lot of fun. Then I came back to Rock Hall. I went over to Spring Cove Marina. Now they're mainly a seasonal type of place. They don't do a lot of transient business. They don't go after it. And I can see why. I mean, it's just a nice, quiet environment, great pool, easy to get into. It's on Swan Creek, so you just have to kind of go around. If it's rough out on the bay, you're right there at Swan Creek. You can just go out, drop anchor, have a lot of fun with the family. A lot of open ground for the kids to run and play. Very, very nice place too. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then I had a couple of fix-up projects. I had some things on the boat. I wanted to get rid of some old through hauls, so I used Seahawk epoxy, got hauled and blocked up, cut the old stuff out. I'm glad I got rid of it. I mean, oh yeah. Harrington Harbor South, man. What a resort marina. I went there, did some video and picture projects for them. You know, again, great beach. It was a lot of fun doing that project. And so I'm walking around there, and I hear somebody call, "Hey, Dominic." So I look around, I don't see, I don't recognize anybody. This guy comes up to me and says, "Hey, thank you very much. You've been a big help to us." And I don't know, so his name's Daryl. I said, "Well, where do I know you from?" He says, "You don't. I watch your videos, they're very informative, we really enjoy it." How nice is that? That was good. All right, so now I'm coming back to Rock Hall. No wind, I'm just motor sailing for the most part. But you know, thanks to my Simrad autopilot, makes it easy. I can relax a little bit. I mean, you know, if you don't have an autopilot on your boat, especially sailboats, whether it's a tiller like I have or a wheel, it gets to be monotonous just sitting there steering. You have the autopilot, I set it on a course, it's watching things for you like that. It just makes it so much more enjoyable and convenient, especially for sailing. Oh yeah, and then the standard horizon, my VHF radio that I connected to the chart plotter, you know, it's got the it's AIS enabled, so I have that on, and I set the collision alarm. So I'm just kicking back, kind of relaxing with the autopilot going. All of a sudden, I hear the collision alarm. Well, it gives you plenty of time. So I went up, and there's a ship at anchor. I mean, I got a picture of it. I went by it. I just kept going. I was on a good course. I wasn't going to hit it. But it's nice to know that you have that kind of thing. You know, again, the standard horizon with the AIS, it just makes boating a little easier, a little safer. It's not going to take the place of radar or somebody watching. Oh, which by the way, when I was at Tolchester Marina, I'm kind of regressing here, somebody, a sailboat called in, everybody's hustling around. They get down there, the sailboat is coming in. It's the first time they've been out this year. They were headed, and I won't say where, but anyway, they're headed down somewhere. Bam, they run smack into a red buoy. one of these big puppies out there. How do I know that it was red? Because here comes the bow, and it goes in, and like this, and this is all red. And then they split that bow open almost like an egg. And, you know, they're taking on water. Now, it wasn't enough that they were going to sink, but they needed to get out of the water pretty quick. So Tolchester, you know, they got everything ready. They had the pumps ready. As soon as the boat came in, they got them around to the lift. They had the straps down. They got them out of the water. You know, a nice weekend of sailing gets ruined because you're not paying attention, or you set, well, you're just not paying attention. Even if you set your GPS chart and you got your autopilot on and you have it set right on the buoy, more than likely you're going to run right into it. You got to pay attention to these things. Anyway, I feel bad for the people, but it's a lesson hard learned. So now I'm back in Rock Hall. I came back and I stopped over at Rock Hall Landing to say hi to the Beauvais brothers, and I'm in the office talking with them, and son of a gun, who walks in spending the weekend here? Daryl and his wife. I just saw them down at Harrington Harbor South, and here they are up here. What a small world, huh? I mean, that was great. So we sat and talked a little bit, and I went to get a picture of them, but you know, they were out at restaurants and kind of walking around Rock Hall, which Rock Hall is such a nice place to visit. You know, you got the shops, the restaurants, the things to do. So I'm sure they had a good time here. And then Saturday morning I stopped over to see if they were there, but they had already headed out. I guess they needed to get back home. But you know, that's some of the fun of cruising around. You meet people, you see them again and again. It's so nice to touch base with old friends. It's really nice. So my July turned out pretty good. I mean, I was busy with the videos and cruising around. I got some projects accomplished. I met some new people, and the weather wasn't bad. I mean, it was nice. Now we're getting ready to come into August. It looks like I'm going to have a fairly busy August cruising around too. So I'll keep you informed on that, and just remember, happy and safe boating to you, your family, and friends.